So, it's Australian. It's a dry session here. Who is gonna grab the pole here today? In these 13 drivers, unfortunately not very much, but we're gonna see if somebody invalidates the lap. It's gonna be very hectic for me and LB. We might talk through each other, so don't bother. We're just gonna try and do everything.
Oh,
As
and here we go.
Are off. Smitty in P1, Smiffles, the new driver, is in P3. Jake in P2 there. A lot of shifting around.
Jumping all around after that first corner. While you've been talking, Jerry, I've just seen in the chat, in the sprint race, there is rain.
Ooh, rain in a sprint race. So
We've been
far,
blessed.
it's between Jill and Smitty, as there are currently P1 and P2. Smitty and Jill are going almost, if I'm switching over through the same corner
Side by
now.
side, basically.
Yeah. Not a lot of switching around as Leo Diaz moves over to P7. Hoku to P10, dropping Tom to P11. Hoku almost at Smithville's there. Aim snipes P9. P1 and P2 stays the same. Jake and P3 there. Really nice there. Is... Oh, as he invalidates his time there, Jake.
Oh, Josh has binned it. Josh has binned it. On his hot lap. He's binned it and he's had to retire.
Oof. Jill.
Tom's invalidated it. A lot of people invalidated.
Is it gonna be Jill or Smitty? There are side by side. Smitty is around the corner. He looks like he's a little bit ahead of.
Oh, Smithy bins it.
Smitty.
He cuts across the. I don't even know what he did then. He just cut across the pit stop track.
Jill in P1. Lucas on P2. Little Diaz in P3. Sierra in P4 there. Wow.
So Jill picking up some crucial 4 extra points of getting pole position there off Smithy. Smithy had it and then lost it on the last corner.
A lot of invalidations by Smithy, Marty, Tom, Jake, and Josh. And in P1, Jill. Lucas in P2. It's gonna be his debut. Little Diaz in P3, Sierra in P4, Hoku on P5, Smithles also in his debut on P6. P7 is as Snipes, as Bradley Johnson is the one and the last one who set the tire, and it's almost 3 seconds off Jill his time. That's massive. 3 seconds. Holy crap. He did a 1:33.0.
As we're looking to get underway in Melbourne, obviously at Albert Park, 4th round so far in this F2 series. We will be doing all 23 races. So we've got 2, 3, 4 lights, 5 lights. And lights out, and away we go as Jill gets a decent start there. And Lucas Sierra gets a flying start. He's just gone flying past. He's going to get into first, I think. Oh, and Jill comes around the outside. Sierra, oh my God, it's looking a little bit chaotic into that first corner. As there's people flying all over the grid into this middle sector. Coming into this middle sector now, oh my, it's getting very tight.
A lot of squeezing. Somebody off track there in the back.
Who's that? Someone spun it. Bradley Johnson spun it.
Another spin.
Who's that?
Who's that in
Lucas
the MP?
on Xbox has binned it. Oh my God, people dropping left, right and centre right now. And Marty T-Bear's just lost another position to FTR Tom. So at the moment, we've got Jill followed by Aim Snipes. I've just seen Jill's on the reverse tyre, I think. Yeah, so a lot of these drivers are choosing mediums and then probably going to the super softs. And some of these guys are starting on the super softs.
So let's see the detail here. The position changes.
Who's that? Sniffles has binned it on the left right hander.
Oh, that's all the way in the back.
Right, so as we come through the first lap, which we see position change. Aim Snipes is up 5 positions. Smithy up 6. Huku already up 1. I was just going to say, Smithy already up 6 positions after first lap. That, that shows the kind of standard he's running at the moment.
Yeah, holy moly. That's massive.
Josh, Jake, and Tom. Oh, Tom is actually pitting. So a very early pit for him. Must have picked up damage on that first lap. We'll see if any of the other drivers decide to do the same. Marty's doing the same. Are they going to get double stacked here, I think? I hope they don't. But I feel like they are. They're going to be double stacked.
Oh,
and
and
they are.
Snipes almost lost it there. Smithy sees the opportunity, takes the inside. There are lots of curb taking there and grabs the position there from Snipes.
Very tight move that.
Okay, I got the widget all set up right now. Oh, so Jill is still currently leading, has a gap from almost 2 seconds. It's a 17 lap race here today. Smithy in P2. He just overtook Aim Snipes there with a beautiful move. Then Hoku, who did the hot lap for us, is in P4. And Sierra not close by as we
Jake
have
picking up a 3-second penalty already.
Yeah, we have the first penalty. I need to move that a little bit down though.
There is quite a bit of a gap here between 5th to 6th, nearly a 5-second gap. So, is it those super softs, or is it just the fact that there was carnage at the start?
Yeah, I'll check the.
Ooh, a lot of these drivers are really struggling to actually keep it on the track. Just I don't know if maybe their setups are aren't the best.
Yeah,
Sierra's looking on the back of Huku. Ooh,
I also see that Jill is on a medium tire.
Yeah, so a lot of different choices in tire options, reverse strategies going on here. Smithy's actually caught Jill heavily, but like you said, Jill is on the medium, so he's going for that reverse strategy.
Oh, and Timothy, also known as Aim Snipes, moves up 4 position. He has Hoku and Jake close behind him now.
Well, Sierra's looking on the back of Huku. Don't think he has a pace.
He's trying to look on the inside.
Oh,
touch
he taps him a little bit.
On the grass, almost lost it there.
Did well to keep that on the track still. I don't think he's picked up damage, so he looks alright.
Yeah,
it's allowed Jake to catch up a little bit though.
Let's move all the way to the back here. As FRT Tom, I didn't put him in the driver file, is currently following Josh. I think Josh got involved in an incident, didn't he?
Yeah, he's on the super soft side. He must have pitted then. Yeah, he's pitted. So I don't think those tyres will go to the end now. So he's got to hope for basically a safety car.
Yeah, and Jill is on the best strategy here. And Smitty is closing that gap to a half a second now, I think, as Tom grabs up another penalty. But Jill is on those medium tires, and it's so hard to overtake LMB. I think you can confirm that you've been running.
Yeah,
in
I mean,
T2.
it's hard enough in F1 to overtake, let alone F2 in this, you know.
Whose academy driver is for Jill? Oh, Smitty takes
Jill is part of the Renault driver academy. So
it's
my
your
academy, yeah.
You
He's a quality
sneaky
pickup.
bastard.
We wanted him right from the very start, and we were able to get him. So I think we also have Leon Miner as our other driver, who's unfortunately not racing tonight. So, but as we're speaking, Smithy is right on the back of Jill here, has DRS on him now.
Yeah, I've been watching. There are currently 2 battles. It's Jill versus Smithy, and then we have Sierra versus Hoku. Both are really close to each other. Let's see how Smithy is gonna handle this last sector, as he has a little bit more grip, I think, on these light purple tires. I think they're called super soft.
Super softs, yeah, I believe they are.
Is he going to try for a move here on Jill? No, he thinks better of it. Snipes grabs a 3 seconds penalty.
Oh, and Lucas is past. Oh, Lucas bins it into the wall. He just got a tank slapper on the exit and just absolutely binned it into the wall. Broke his wing, I believe.
Missed the move on Smithy and Jill.
He's that second DRS zone, isn't it? After the straight line.
Yeah.
Jill just want to keep as close to him now because obviously we'll have the tyre advantage in the later half of the race.
So these two teammates are close to each other. It's Sierra and Snipes. They're both fighting for a position here. Ash.
Wait, when did Snipes drop so many positions? I missed that.
Maybe he made a mistake or something. Hoku's in P3 at the moment.
Yeah, so he's been able to finally get past Snipes, and Snipes has dropped both positions to his teammate and Hoku. Oh, Smithy's binned it! He's out of the race! He's binned it on the left right-hander.
Oh, his car's right there.
Safety? There he is. Adam, do we have a safety car? I've just got a yellow. It doesn't say safety car, but I've got safety a yellow. Car. Awesome.
So
wow. So PRT Smithy is out. Wow, that's a massive blow to his driver's championship run.
Yeah, Jill is going to stay outside. Hoku is definitely coming in. Oh, I think that's a mistake from Jill, but I don't know. I don't know. Tire conditions are still so good from Jill.
The problem is if Jill pits now, obviously
he needs to pit again.
Run. Yeah, so he has to stay out, try and get that bit of advantage over the front runners. But I'm not gonna lie, it's not looking good for Jill right now with this with the safety car. As obviously all the guys behind him are going to be on fresh tyres. Sierra's actually decided to stay out as well. I'm not quite sure why, because I can see grading on that front left already.
Yeah, it's 11 laps on these medium tires. They're definitely gonna last. That's Timothy is the first one, I think, or it's Hoku. Hoku is the first one on the mediums, right behind. He takes a little bit track outside there. Hoku is the guy who's definitely the one, I think, on net P1, as the other still has to pit. I mean, you never know. There's still a chance it could do another safety car.
Yep, definitely. I mean, another safety car a little bit later in probably would help out Jill and Sierra here. So I'm sure they'll be praying for it. Obviously, it is quite an easy track to lose it and end up DNFing. Obviously, we've seen a few drivers already get caught out by that left-right-hander in the middle sector. Very dangerous corner.
Yeah, I do think, it's a super dangerous corner. I think it's even harder with an F2 car.
Oh, 100%, yeah. Without, obviously less downforce.
Yeah, and these super soft, I think they wear also a little bit more. But I think Sierra stayed outside.
He's pitting.
Yeah, his
so he's
teammate.
obviously he's felt like he's made a mistake then. I
guess.
But
his teammate, those two were close to each other. Maybe they didn't want to stack.
Yes, sorry, yeah. If Snipes pitted, so Sierra has actually had to take the fall there. Oh, Marty's lagged out, I think. Try and invite him.
So from the top we have Jill in P1, still in P1. Started from P1. Smiffles moved up in 4 places, started in 6th. Then we have Hoku, moved up 2 positions, starting in P5. And then we have Timothy, started on P7 and moved up 3 positions, is now on 4th. Then we have Bradley Johnson, started on P8, moved up 3 positions, is now in P5. And then we have Jake, who started 12th, moved up 6 positions, is in P6 right now. P7, Marty, Is that correct? No, that's Lucas
No.
on Xbox, who started on second, moved in fifth places down, and is now in P7. Then we have Sierra, started in P4, is now in P8, moved down 4 positions.
We'll
Little
be looking to
Diaz.
go till the end, though. Definitely on
Yeah,
those tyres.
I think Jill made a mistake there. Maybe he should put on the super soft and then again. I don't know if that's possible, but
Yeah,
yeah.
Sorry, go
Continue.
on.
Just want to finish off these. Josh in P10 invalidated his lap. I think he moved up 3 positions so far. And then we have FRT Tom, who started on 11 and still on 11. And then we have Marty Bear, started in P10, is now 12. And then we are back at P1 at Jill.
Yeah, obviously this safety car helping out quite a lot of the back runners. Obviously allowing them to catch back up with early safety cars and whatnot from the first lap. So it's going to be interesting now to see the whole grid bunched up. If there's going to be any movements, if Jill and Smithles are going to struggle at the front with obviously those older tyres.
Yeah, well, Jill maybe can extend. I don't know how fast he's still at, but his tires are still looking really, really nice. It's like 72% left. Left on these tires.
So, yeah, not much tyre wear at all. So
No.
he's obviously keeping them in very good condition. I've just seen the chats. Little Daz has been put on the wrong tyres. So I don't know if that was previously or Marty's just left the session again. And Son Pikachu's left the session.
Yeah, what's up with these connections?
Not quite sure. I'm trying to invite people as we go. Surely the safety car
Little
can
Diaz still has to pit for another. I think he started on the mediums, so he definitely gets to pit again.
Oh, that's gutting for him if it has done that.
Yeah, there's some chat in the Discord that if Hoku isn't gonna spin out, he's probably winning this. As the guys.
I think it's safe to say Huku is definitely in the strongest position. Safety car is in this lap though.
You want to do the
As
restart?
we're getting ready, Jill was just backing up the pack here. Marty's still not been able to join. Some Pikachu back in. Obviously unable to race on this because he didn't do the quali. He will be in the sprint race though, I think. Jill's just driven it off on the grass there. It's not going to help his tyres. When's he going to go? He goes now. Surely he goes now. Thinks about it. He's still holding it. He goes now, and it's caused a massive pile up at the back. Look at this. Who's that? Abe Snipes and Huku side by side. Yeah, we've got quite a lot of movement here. Abe Snipes just about gets it. And Bradley Johnson round the outside of Huku. Who's that?
Huku losing a lot of positions here.
Looking up the outside of Bradley Johnson, thinks about it, doesn't quite. Who's that? Sierra's binned it. Sierra's off the track. Oh my god.
What happened?
I'm not quite sure. All I saw in the background was just Sierra slide. Won't have done his tyres any good though. But ROL Jake has passed Bradley Johnson. So we've got quite a lot of drivers behind Bradley Johnson here. We've got Little Daz and Lucas on Xbox
Timothy,
side by side.
yet again on P2 there. He is net P1.
Wow.
As Jill still needs
Jill's
to pit.
got a bit of a gap here, to be fair.
2.5 seconds. But this pit stop time is definitely going to be like 25 seconds.
Oh, Snipes picks up a 3-second penalty. That's not going to help his cause.
So yeah, let's go. this is a really close battle here. Lucas
Bradley
on
Johnson
Xbox.
is, yeah, I was going to say Bradley Johnson has got a row of cars up the back of him, so he's got to make sure he can try and defend them down the straight. Lucas on Xbox is right behind him. Is he going to go for a move? He's just sat trying to get slipstream, but I don't think he's quite got it yet until DRS is going to be enabled. He goes for the kind of switchback though.
Oh, Marty spins it off again.
Oh, this guy, and he's just rejoined, I believe, so a lot of Wi-Fi issues there. We've got quite a lot of movement. Is that Lucas? Lucas has passed Bradley Johnson and Josh. Josh and Little Daz side by side.
On the
Little
grass.
Daz picks up a 3-second penalty. They're still side by side.
That's some really nice clean racing here.
I think
he
Josh has just got through,
yeah, got him.
It's now Jake on the back of Huku. Lucas passing Smithles.
But there's so much action going on in this Australian race. Smithles at the back of his.
Oh, Snipes! Snipes! I think he's somehow lost some time at that left-right-hander, and Huku with that pretty much all
three wide almost.
Inside.
Who's that on the back? Is that Jake?
Jake looking around and move around Huku. It's very tight. Oh.
Still
Jake gonna look up the inside.
Oh, what a corner to overtake!
Oh, they're side by side.
Oh,
and
who's that in the
Huku
back?
loses a lot of time. Oh, who's that? Lucas has just gone flying past Huku. And Huku looks around the outside. Oh my god, we're side by side. And I think Lucas just has way more traction around the outside.
Yeah, these guys know that Jill still has to make his pit stop, and he. Oh, Jake!
Who's that?
Jake!
Jake, what's happened to him? Did he spin out
Yeah, he
himself?
spun up by himself.
Just revved it a little bit too high, like Mazepin yesterday.
Maybe you can put up a prediction up if Timothy Snipes is gonna take the win. Is he gonna take his first win today in
We'll
the
start
feature
a
race?
prediction for you now, Jerry. So, will Snipes win?
Oh, Jill picks up a 3-second penalty there. Snipes is really on fire in these F2 cars. Lucas on Xbox closing in that gap. Right.
He's obviously
on
got
his tail.
DRS on the back of him now.
Brakes a lot later there than Timothy.
Wow, this is looking very close. Jill is pitting. Jill's pitting. So he is. I think he's going to come out.
Jake! Lucas! Well, I mean...
Last. Lucas, he's got DRS and Snipes.
There is no overtake to use in these F2. Is Lucas gonna take a move? Aim, Snipes.
Oh, he looks about it.
Oh, is he definitely gonna get another run on this little straight as Timothy tries to do everything to defend his position. He's doing a really
Just
good
trying
job.
to sit in the middle of the track.
Yeah, you ain't gonna... Oh, you almost lost
he
it.
almost bins it. Almost allowed Lucas to look at the inside, who almost bins it, and Huku's coming through now.
Oh, as Timothy...
And Josh has joined the party.
Oh, Josh, driver of that Red Bull. Go, Josh. Oh, gets a really nice run here on Hoku. On
Jill
the-
come out in ninth. I'm not sure. He is 14 seconds behind first, so he's still quite a fair way. I don't know if he's going to be able to bring that back in 5 laps. But hopefully with these guys fighting at the front, it might allow him to potentially, if there's any incidents or anything, catch back up. So,
Well, the battle for P1 on these last 5 laps is definitely on, as we have Timothy Snipes on P1. Then we have Lucas on Xbox, our debut driver here in the F2. And P2 is really close to the back of Timothy. Then P3 Hoku closing that gap, and then we have the Red Bull Academy
Oh,
driver.
and Snipes goes a little bit wide. It's going to allow Lucas. Lucas is just looking up the back, but just cannot get it. Oh, he almost bins it. Hugo pass. Hugo's pass. It's a second.
Oh, still is Hoku gonna do a little bit of a recovery drive at that restart of the safety car and maybe tries to get that win he's desperately searching for.
I've just realised Josh at the moment is going to take the win on having no penalties.
Oof.
So he's going to jump all these guys as Lucas actually gets ahead of Huku again. Aim Snipes is currently sat on 6 seconds, so I'm not quite sure if he will. He needs to get a 3-second gap on Lucas, which I don't think he's going to be able to get.
Benedict asked what happened to Smithy. Well, it's a rare occasion, but he binned it.
On the left-right-hander. I believe it took you, Benedict, did it not? I might be wrong with that.
He learned from the best. Lucas is really trying to get Timothy here. DRS is on. Snipes takes another 3-second penalty. Lucas is on the inside for this next right-hander. He takes a really nice
and he gets
defending
finally
line.
through, I think.
Now he needs to try and get out of those penalty seconds from Josh. He got 4 laps to do it. And then he's jumping into the pits.
So
he's jumping in.
Lucas is going in the pits. What? Did he pick up damage?
Why?
I'm not quite sure. He's just basically throwing away his chance. He was still. I thought he was still fully within that fight. So
maybe
unless he hasn't pitted, was that his first pit? No, surely not. He's on 7-lap hold. No, I'm honestly not quite sure about that. He's allowed Jill to get up to 8th. He's on the back of Sierra now. FTR Tom is currently up to 6th.
It's his second pit stop.
Yeah, really confused with that. I mean, he was still within that fight, fully fighting for it. So I'm not quite sure what he's pitted there.
Quickly look at the penalty. Oh, Hoku. Yeah, I think you're right. The Josh is definitely winning at the moment.
Snipes actually has 9 seconds of penalties now, so he's definitely going to be jumped. He might actually lose a few. So anyone who's actually voted on it. Oh dear. Karting King currently voting 2k on Snipes to win. You are looking like you're going to probably lose your bet, mate. Oh, who's that? Tom loses a few positions there. Sierra and Jill. Jill's been able to get through past Sierra as well. So Jill's on a mission here to try and claw back as many positions. Bradley Johnson, obviously without that penalty, he might even potentially get a podium here.
Hoku and Josh at the back of Snipes as Josh is on the back at Hoku. DRS, they all have a little bit of DRS train as Jake gets another 3 seconds here. On board here with Hoku. At the back is Josh there. Do they try to overtake Timothy here on this little straight here. DRS is on again. Snipe just gets a little bit better exit.
Just really trying to hold that middle of the road to try and stop them from passing. Obviously, make your car as wide as the road, they say, you know.
Yeah, they just need a little bit of better exit and then just try. But the track is really hard to overtake already, and if you make it that car that wide as they aren't alongside yet, I think that's the best thing to do. But he needs to move eventually. So Oku gets a really nice run here now on Snipes. I don't think this is gonna be a move he's gonna risk if you. But he really needs to pass and try to make a gap.
Jill up to him and Bradley Johnson side by side. Bradley Johnson keeps the position for now. Yeah, these guys at the front. I mean, Josh is just biding his time because he doesn't have to do anything. He will win this race on penalties if he just stays where he is. Jill past Bradley Johnson. There is a train here. There are 3 cars on the back.
Yeah.
Snipes goes wide. Huku's through.
He needs
Huku round. I think
3 seconds within 2 laps. Snipes isn't holding. He isn't.
literally neck on neck there. Ooh. He gets a little bit of a switchback there. But he hasn't got DRS on Huku. For some reason, even though he's behind him. But
Oku stays P1.
ooh, Josh around the outside.
takes a really good
It goes
advantage.
off.
Oh, I thought maybe
I'm sure he would have picked up a warning for that.
Yeah.
So. Not what he wants to be doing in these last few laps.
Oh, it's
So
Jill. Look at
Yeah, I was
Jill.
going to say Jill has just flown up to these guys. Obviously on the quicker tyres. Is he going to jump them? Who's that?
Oh, Snipes.
Snipes has pinned it. He's out. He's literally spun the car around. He cannot get it on the track.
Oh, is Jill able to overtake 3 cars?
Oh, that's absolutely gutting from Timothy there. Obviously doing so well throughout that race.
Oh, Josh makes a mistake. Jill is gonna take the advantage here. Josh does a switch. Jill can brake a lot later with these tires. He moves up
Yeah.
to P3 there.
Jill on an absolute, just going for, trying to get through the grid as much as he can. Obviously that fight at the front has helped him massively. Who's that? Little Daz is pitted.
He still needed
obviously
to.
he did say he had to pit for the super softs. I think it stuck him back on the mediums.
So, let's see the penalties because this is gonna be an exciting last lap there. Both have 3 seconds. Is Jill
Is Jill
able?
going to catch him in this lap?
It's 1.6 seconds. He's on 5 lap olds super soft as Hoku is on 11 laps mediums. He is
Surely those
trying
mediums have got to
to
be struggling.
close that gap. He doesn't have a lot of laps left. Half a lap. I don't think he's gonna make it. I think Hoku actually getting the spin. 1.2 seconds. He already took 4/10 off LMB off this time of Hoku. It's really gonna be
He is
exciting.
catching him, but I don't know if he's going to catch him in time.
1.2 seconds, 1.1 seconds. Is he going to be able to be in the DRS? Is he going to make a last lunge into Sector 3 at this future race? 1 second behind Hoku here.
He's broken the 1 second barrier.
He is giving it everything. 1 second again.
Sierra on the back of Bradley Johnson.
Is Hoku going to win his first race in the F2 as we close down?
Or Josh might jump these guys actually. I think he might not jump Huku actually. Huku might be okay, as we'll see coming into
8/10 last and final corner. Hoku is gonna win the feature race here at Australian Melbourne. Congratulations.
Congrats. Is Josh gonna jump him? Josh only just jumps Jill by less than a tenth.
Ah, fucking get in there, Hoku. Really nice job there. So Hoku managed to grab a P1 there. What a drive. Submitting a clip definitely gets you to P1. So wherever...
And FTR Tom has picked up an 8th position despite spinning first lap.
Oh, nice.
I believe does that mean he starts first in the sprint race?
Yeah, the guy in P8 will be in P1. So Hoku in P1, Josh takes P2. Really incredible drive here. I think he started from P13, so he moved up 11 positions. Jill, what an amazing job he did with that strategy. P3, Bradley Johnson. Bradley fucking Johnson in P4.
Wow.
Wow.
What a race, mate. That was absolutely mental. People constantly changing positions. Josh picking up driver of the day. Fair enough. I mean, I'm pretty sure he started last. So to pick up a podium after that is seriously impressive.
Yeah, really, really, really nice. Congratulations there, Hoku. holding up that trophy. You deserved it. Popping the champagne onto this constructor. Josh is spraying, and then Michael Schumacher with his big chin. He's a very happy guy. Get in there. A following Dutchman as well. Congratulations on the win.
Wow, that is one hell of a race for Huku to pull out a dub there. We will be having a 5-minute break, though, I believe, between the feature race and the sprint race.
Yeah, so we have Hoku in P1, Josh in P2, Jill rounding off the podium in P3 there, Bradley Johnson in P4. Really, really nice drive there from him. Sierra in P5, Lucas on Xbox. Did some strange pit stop. I don't know why. Maybe we can talk to him after. Snipes in P7. He spun off. Tom in P8. Smiffles in his debut in P9. Jake on his debut in P10. Little Diaz had to pit again because of the game. Didn't give him the right tires. Marty in P12. And Smithy, I think, is the only one who DNF'd, is in P13.
But we are about to get underway. Yeah, we have 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. Lights out and away we go in the wet. As FTR Tom is in the lead. Who's that? Someone's pulled out right in front. Tom's actually got a decent start there. Who's that? I think it's Little Daz. Little Daz through a few cars. It's very clean into the first corner so far. I don't think there's much contact. Obviously Marty's car is lagged out. I think Smiffles is lagged out as well.
Oh, a big crash there from, I don't know who that was, but...
Some Pikachu. Is that some Pikachu? Nope. I'm not sure. Oh, who's that? Bradley Johnson. Oh my god, this car's spinning all over the shop, mate.
Snipes in
Bradley
P1.
Johnson. Snipes in P1 already. Wow.
He started from second though.
Oh, Tom running really wide there. Just off
Tom,
the track completely.
Yeah.
Just letting everyone go past, isn't he? Nice from him. CRL Jill has actually got up to third while we've been speaking. Oh god, these guys are really struggling with the traction.
It's already hard in the F2 cars to get the throttle down on these cars, and then it's like full wet conditions. It's even harder. And don't know if these guys practice these conditions, but
I highly doubt it. I don't think any of them really expected it to rain, as it's obviously been dry so far. But we have Aim Snipes and Lucas fighting once again.
Smithy just overtook Hoku there.
So Smithy's on a rampage, so obviously getting as many points now, and he
really wants.
Jill goes wide.
Goes wide. Can't keep his foot down on the throttle. Smithy's right at the back. He's really wanting that left side.
Yeah, he really wants the outside line. Trying to outbrake him. Jill just brakes really early. Who goes spin it? Who goes spin it? Into the wall nearly. I think he got a slight bit of contact then with Jill braking a little bit early. I'm not quite too sure though. Snipes is still in the lead. Yeah, Marto's saying in the chat his internet's absolutely gone, so he just couldn't connect anymore. Obviously gutting from you, Marto. Started off the feature race really well, but yeah, just obviously one of those things, isn't it?
Yeah, those things happen. Nothing you can do. Then abort. Smithy moves up 9 positions. Holy moly.
Jake on Bradley Johnson round the outside, nice and easy as you like. Yeah, obviously at the moment it's looking like Smithy is the massive
well, Jill
winner
is
here.
Doing a really good job to keep with him.
Oh, I'm on Jill's perspective, and it looks awful in this race. You barely see the track.
Oh, it's so rainy.
Oh, Marto's Wi-Fi was so bad as well. You couldn't choose a setup, so obviously that's.
Oh,
Probably gonna
Smithy
have
takes
quite a
it
lot
on
of
the
effect.
inside on
Oh, that
Sierra
was a
there.
quality move.
And Jill's also trying to look as Snipes.
Oh, side by side as Lucas goes around the outside.
They've been battling whole race in the feature, and now again, Snipes is definitely going to try and do another run here. On the inside, does he leaves enough room there for Jake? Oh, I think a little bit of touch there. Smithy's trying to take the advantage here of Lucas spinning out a little bit as he just sets the fastest lap of 150 point something. Sniper goes wide there again, loses the rear. Smithy sees it all unfold right
Smithy is just
before his
watching
eyes.
these guys battle, just picking and choosing when he needs to go.
Are there any other battles on track? Sun Pikachu is really close to Little DS.
Jill on Sierra. Oh my god, how are they side by
Oh,
side?
somebody
there?
pinned it!
Who's
Smithy!
that?
Smithy!
Smithy's binned it. Wait, has he binned it? I think he's just maybe spun it. Yeah, I think he spun it. Yeah, getting a little bit of a tank slapper then. Who's that? Yellow flag down here. Who's that? FTR Tom's binned it. I think he's got wing damage. Has he? Who's that? Someone else has binned it now. Jake's binned it. Oh my god, all these drivers seriously struggling in the rain then. And another yellow flag. Who's that?
Oh, Tom again.
Tom binned it again. Yeah, I think he's lost his wings, so he just cannot get it back on track. Just having an absolute nightmare.
Sorry for the laugh. But
Oh, it's alright, mate. I know him very well, so I'll be taking the mic. Snipes is still leading, followed by Lucas. Oh, some Pikachu picking up the first 3-second penalty. Jill and Sierra are side by side still.
yeah, I'm
Josh is
watching
on the back of the match.
Huku and Bradley Johnson here. As Huku is trying. Ah, that's just.
Oh, Jill past Sierra, and Sierra goes to the switchback. Around the outside, is he going to get it?
Touched
Oh, he gets
Huku.
tapped by Josh, and he's in the wall. Sierra's in the wall.
Two spinning cars at the same time. Huku spinned it, Sierra spinned it.
Sierra might have had a little bit of a tap there from Josh, so that's gutting from him. Obviously in that
Lucas
podium position.
and Timothy Snipes battling it out. Snipes a little bit struggling on the exit of this corner. Lucas is trying to overtake him.
Trying
Timothy-
everything to get around him. Just Snipes just holding that track so well at the moment.
He's really good at defending though. Within the limits, I think.
Yeah, 100%. Obviously just keeping it across the track. Yeah, Lucas really struggling to find anywhere to actually get
Oh, he
back.
got
Oh,
it now.
he looks to remove. Oh, again, just Snipes breaking a little bit later. Obviously got that more ideal line, I think, into that corner.
Yeah, he's on the racing line and then Snipes again goes wide.
Really struggling with that second to last corner, isn't he?
Yeah, he just makes a lot of mistakes. And that's why I think Lucas can keep catching him. There's also a battle unfolding right behind them.
Oh,
Josh and Jill.
Jill thinks about it, pulls out of it. Yeah, fair enough. I think
Oh,
he's
got
quite a
second
ballsy
run.
move in the rain. Smithy is lurking though on the back of these guys.
Around the outside, maybe do a little bit. Sector 3 yellow. I think it's gonna be Huku or Sun Pikachu.
It's Huku pits. So is he going to go to dries or something? Is that why he's pitting?
It's nowhere for. There's no weather. Oh, Smithy almost lost it again there. So there's a Jill on the grass. So these two Red Bull Academy drivers really learned how to defend on track. Absolute bullshit. It's gonna be told here in the Discord. I don't know why. But
Yeah, Jill losing a bit of time here to Josh.
so it's definitely gonna dry up. And that could open up this whole race, LMB, at the end.
Yeah, obviously it depends when it dries up to how many people decide whether they need to pit, really. Because if it is only the last like couple of laps, there's really no point in pitting. But again, yeah, I mean, if they pit at the right time, they could get a massive advantage over all the other guys.
Yeah, definitely. Lucas takes the fastest lap in one. Josh takes the fastest lap. Josh on P3 there.
Some Pikachu takes the fastest lap. So all these guys getting quicker, so maybe the rain is dying down a little bit.
Yeah, I think so. I think so.
It looks like if it was in F1, it'd probably be intermediate weather right now. Oh, yellow flag. Who's that? FTL Tom's binned it. Has he binned it? Safety car. We have a safety car. He has binned it. I don't know where he's binned it. I can't see him. Unless he's... Is that him in the last sector?
I don't know.
I can't quite see where he's... Yeah, not quite sure where he's binned it, but we have got a safety car, so is this going to throw a spanner in the works? Is anyone going to pit or think about pitting to dries potentially soon?
It's still raining.
You never know, by the end of the safety car it might not be there.
Oh, Sun Pikachu is thinking about to go to the mediums.
At the moment, Smithy and some Pikachu, who are actually teammates, I believe.
I think he's just asking for
well, a bit of a like
Oh my gosh! Hope he's still watching though.
I hope you saw that as well. Otherwise it's going to look so weird.
Yeah. Oh, come on, Hayes. Don't leave us.
So we've still got 5 laps left under the safety car. I'd imagine the safety car is probably going to pit or come in next lap. There's some Pikachu pits.
Well, the tires of...
Is he going on? Is he going on slicks? Are they slicks? I can't really work out. They might be hards. Have a look. What does it say he's on? Nah, he's still on wets. He's still on wets.
Is he gonna have the tire advantage?
Yeah.
I just checked
Obviously
on
the
tires of Aim Snipes. That this front left is 95. Still okay though.
So yeah, I was gonna say.
But Lucas on Xbox has a really better tire advantage than Snipes. I think because of Snipes making a little bit more mistakes. And Josh...
Yeah, I would definitely think about pitting if I was one of these front guys to be on those fresher, or at least maybe not the front guys, but the middle guys to be on that fresher compound coming into the last few laps. You're gonna fly past these guys. Obviously, they're gonna start to struggle soon.
Yeah, it's still I think full wet. I'm on board with Josh, but. Oh, you need to do another one. Hayes is back. So can we get a hi? Yeah, sorry guys, we do need to entertain you by some silly stuff between the safety
car. There's not a lot happening right now. I mean, pretty much everyone's pretty much within the pack apart from. I guess some Pikachu and them haven't caught up yet. So I'd imagine safety car will probably come in the next lap.
Oh, he's got timed out because his Haya got got seen as spam. 10-second timeout by Moobot. Moobot timed out TTM has for 10 seconds. Recent spam. Yeah, that's. Oh,
Right.
don't worry about that, Tom. Things happen if you spin on track and there's a
Yeah, obviously,
safety car out, so
in the rain, in these F2 cars, it was never going to be easy. So you did well to keep it on as long as you did, Tom. Obviously did well to pick up points in the feature race. Yeah, unlucky in the sprint race. As I'm surely the safety car's got to come in this lap. Pretty much most of the field is caught up.
well.
Oh, to be fair, Huku is quite a way behind still.
Yeah,
isn't he?
who's that? The orange dot there?
And Jake.
Oh, that's a AI car from Smithles.
Oh, who's that? Who's that? I've just gone on to someone. Oh, Huku's just binned it under the safety car. He hasn't binned it, but he spun the car at least. He was very close to binning it in the wall.
Our race winner. So let's go through this pack. We have Snipes on P1. Maybe a little bit late as the safety car might come in right now.
Nothing, no news about it yet.
No, could be a late call. But the field is so spread out still.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, the
Yeah.
PRT Huku is really struggling to catch back up. So we are going another lap.
So Snipes on P1, P2 Lucas on Xbox, P3 is Josh, Jill in P4, and Smitty in P5. He really wants some redemption after his first feature race. P6 is Little Diaz. And then we have in P7 Sierra. Really good job doing so far. Bradley Johnson finishing P4 in the feature race. What a race from him there. Now in P8. Dropped 3 position there. Then we got Marty, I think, who is an AI car. Son Pikachu, who overtakes Marty.
He's like driving inside Marty.
I would also overtake that car if he's not in.
Yeah, I mean, you're just gonna overtake them anyway after the safety car. So
Hoku on P11. Then we have Jake. He is really far down.
yeah, obviously picking up some damage or something at the start. Obviously having to pit. Same with Huku and some Pikachu. So maybe they got damage. I'm not sure.
Smithles is still. Is he an AI car or is he in? I think he's an AI car.
No, sorry, Smithles is an AI car. He I think he had to leave due to work. So a little bit unlucky from him there, but a safety car is in this lap I've just seen.
Okay, let's move on board here with Mr. Snipes. When is he gonna pull the trigger and do 2 more laps behind him? Is Lucas?
It looks like it stopped raining nearly. It's raining a little bit, but pretty much it looks like it's going to stop soon. I honestly don't think there'd be any point going to dries now, though.
No, it's like 2 laps. I think Timothy.
When's he going to go?
Almost went for it. He's still slowing down.
He's thinking about it. When's he going to go? He's still not gone. Leaving it really late. Going on the grass there. It's caused everyone to basically
you got it.
pile up.
What a restart.
a few drivers there being caught out by Sierra being caught out massively. Uku up a few positions there already.
So far,
Aim Snipe still
everything.
leads.
Oh, he got some massive tank slapper there from Bradley Johnson there. Who's that in the back? Son Pikachu. He's on the freshest tires at the moment. 91, and I think it's definitely going to show that he's going to be a lot more pacey than
That's what I
the
mean.
other guys.
Huku has exactly the same thing, I believe. I think he's got new tyres. And he's just flying through the grid right now.
100% left. I don't know if he got it enabled as...
Oh, he's passed. He's just passed Sierra.
Two
he's,
cars.
He's going to go for the double overtake. What a move.
What a move.
Past Little Daz. Little Daz looking around the outside. No, he just doesn't have the speed. Huku is flying on those new wets. Is it even... I don't think it's raining anymore.
No, but you're not going in, right? You ain't going in.
You can't be going in now. Jill on the back of Josh. Who's that yellow flag? Who's that? Bradley Johnson's binned it! On the left right hander again. So we have 2 more laps, I believe. As we come through. Aim Snipes goes really... Oh, Aim Snipes almost bins it. Just about keeps it together.
Oh, Lucas got a tank slapper there in these conditions as the track is really drying
It
up.
looks pretty much... It looks a little bit wet. Obviously, Josh trying to go onto the wet line, get a little bit wet on his tyres.
It's going to be really difficult on these last 2 laps to hold your car on track, as the laps are really close to every single one of them. Jill is looking at the...
Smithy, he thinks about it on Jill, goes a little bit wide. Jill goes wide as well. These guys really struggling for grip now. It's pretty much dry.
Who is going to take the win
burn
here?
out the tyres, to be fair.
And how about Huku? I don't think Huku got the tire advantage anymore.
No, I think
maybe
it's...
if somebody who had pitted on the inters, they were flying now, I think.
I'm pretty sure they don't have inters in
No?
in F2. No. It's either dries or wet, so Suki, yeah, picks up a bit of the grass though.
Oh, cool.
Sierra, Jake, past Little Daz, at the back of Sierra's gets stuck. Son Pikachu around the outside of Little Daz. Jake's through up into 7th. Oh, but Lucas is right on the back of Snipes. You just cannot get past him.
There aren't any penalties involved.
Oh my god, Lucas missed it!
Oh, he got some really heavy damage there.
Oh, he just got a tank slap and drove into the wall.
Yeah.
That's really hurt his chances. Bradley Johnson's retired! He's binned it on the left-right hander. I don't think that would be a safety car, but there's 2 laps. Is this 2 laps? No, this is the last lap. Because Josh is 2nd. We've got Snipes in 3rd, Smithy in 3rd. Obviously, a quality drive from Smithy to pull it back.
Jill picks up a 3-second penalty there. He's at the back
that's going to
of Smithy.
hurt him a little bit down the order, I think.
You can also see that these
Oh,
guys
Smithy goes really wide.
really get the hang of driving these F2s. As the first race, they were bumping into each other when trying to overtake somebody mid-corner.
Yeah, these guys look like they're really starting to... Oh my god, Little Daz has just been caught by Sierra and he spun it into the wall. A little bit of contact there. Don't know if that'll be reported. There's Little Daz definitely out the points now. Some Pikachu
Smithy, Josh, he's gonna take the corner for an overtake as Snipes got a little bit of oversteer.
Going for Snipes. Is he gonna
Both
look for
Red
move?
Bull Academy drivers here on P1 and P2 here. Just Josh.
I think they might be safe, these 2 at the front. Smithy, Jill behind Smithy. Is he going to look for a move? Yeah, he thinks about it, doesn't in the end.
Oh, we still have Josh.
Up
Josh
6 positions though, Josh.
coming around the last couple of corners. He snipes, made a little bit of mistake, which loses him
Oh,
P1
Jill! Jill passed
as
Huku! Huku passed Jill!
Josh crossing the finishing line, taking the win. Let's move Jill and Hoku. And Hoku passed him on P4, and
Wow.
Jake gets the fastest lap in the end there.
Wow, that was absolute carnage. Even, I'd say, just as much as the feature race. Just people flying all over the shop with positions.
Oh, but it's such a close. Sometimes I don't even know where to look.
Smithy takes up driver of the day there in that sprint race. Though the winner was Josh, who obviously started the day very badly, been in it in his one-shot quali. He's come back to get 2 podiums. So I think for me, he's my driver of the day.
Yeah, he did a really, really good job in the feature race. He started from P13 and then came back winning a lot of points. Let's see the results of this week.
So I'll try and get Huku in.
For the sprint race here. Josh in P1, Snipes taking P2 there, Smithy in P3, Hoku in P4, Jill in P5, Lucas on Xbox on P6. Really, really a shame he got that, losing the rear at the end. Sierra on P7, Son Pikachu on P8, Jake in P9. Then we have Marty Bear on P10, Little Diaz on P11, Smithles P12, and Bradley Johnson and Tom did not finish.
That is everything for today's video. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to hit like and subscribe. For more TTM content, check out the video in the top right. And to join the TTM community, take a look at the link in the description. Until next time, see you on track.